Hey everybody, it's Betsy. My antlers aren't in frame. My daughter Sarah gave me these to be festive. I'm really sorry that the Yarn Yay Advent Calendar, it has been hard to keep up with, and I didn't get as far along with it as I wanted to, and it requires a lot of editing and a lot of waiting to upload. And I'm gonna be honest, I know you're probably tired of me saying it, but I have not felt well, and I have been, as I'm sitting here talking to you, my watch is buzzing saying I am over, my heart rate is over my anaerobic threshold, which is part of my chronic illnesses, and part of why I don't feel well is post-exertional malaise. And when just sitting up and talking causes me to go above my anaerobic threshold, I tend not to recover very well. And so I have been in bed. I have not been crocheting very much, but I did have some cool orders in, and even though my birthday is not until Sunday, Sunday is going to be a really busy day for my husband because he's a pastor. But not only that, I think like everybody that could possibly hold a meeting is holding a meeting on Sunday ahead of things shutting down after Christmas. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take my watch off. So anyway, I opened my present a little early so that we could, my husband's birthday is also the 20th, so we celebrate together so that my energy could be used for him more, and also so I could rest enough to have my daughter for Christmas Eve so she doesn't have to stay at church all day for their outdoor worship services on Christmas Eve. So I am pre-resting for Christmas. So this will probably be my last video, so Merry Christmas. And unless I get the Yarn Yay things uploaded. So my acquisitions that I'm really looking forward to using, Lion Brand was having a 4 for $10, and I fell in love with this, so I got 4 of them, even though there is a whopping 481 yards in this shawl and a cake. I thought I was gonna make a sweater out of this, but since I ordered it, my friend Christine started making, this is the color opal something, opal. And my friend Christine has one, see that iridescent, that's the opal part. My friend Christine has one in moonstone, I think, and she's making a virus shawl out of it, and it is so pretty that I think I'm gonna have to make a virus shawl out of it. Cause yeah, hers is, I wish there's a way, maybe well, I'm not gonna edit this, so anyway, she's not done with it. Maybe eventually I'll get her to send me a picture. And all the shawl and a ball, shawl and a cakes in certain colorways, I shouldn't say all, in certain colorways were on sale. So I got, I think 2 of these. I mean, some conglomeration of 4 for $10. I got maybe 6 of these and 2 of these or something like that. My box is up there, I don't remember. But I have not actually used this before, and I just, whenever Lion Brand does a 4 for $10, it's like really hard to pass up. So that's my fun big box store yarn that I got for myself. But my birthday present, if you'll remember, I'm so sorry, like 1 second, I need a tissue. So gross. Okay, tissues gone. All right, I'm so sorry. I wish I could say I was gonna edit that out, but I'm not. So okay, maybe one of the reasons I've lost my crojo is I have not felt well, and the energy that I have had, I have put towards spinning. This is the box for my e-spinner, guys. It is this small of a box. And I've learned quite a bit in the small amount that I have played with it. Let me get it out for you. Those of you who are just interested in crochet and not interested in spinning, I'm sorry. This is some polyester fuzz. I have started, admittedly not the wisest choice, started spinning a polyester fiber because part of learning to spin is getting the feel for, and like the, I don't know, sight of what is enough twist and what is not too much twist, and what is too thick to pull off and what's too thin to pull off and will cause it to break. And so I didn't want to use my super nice wool to start out. If you'll remember, I have like a collection up here from weaving of some wool that I have now turned into spinning stuff. So I've been, instead, this is from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if you guys have seen this and thought, what in the world am I going to do with that? Well, it's a polyester roving. And I will say, here we go, Yarn Bee. This is the color Rainbow Riot. And I will say I've had to pre-draft. If you don't know what that is, that's when you're pulling the fiber apart to spin it on here. But like, I'm really digging the way that's coming out. However, so these are the tiny little pumpkins. They're so cute. And this is the size of the spinner. That's it. Is that not cool? I can sit it on my bedside table, which is right behind here, and sit in bed and spin, and that is amazing. So this is the spin control for it. Leave me if you want to, like, a more in-depth video on spinning and how this works. Let me know. I'd be happy to do that in the future. Probably not till the new year, but I don't know how many of you are actually interested in spinning yarn, since this is typically a crochet channel. So if you're interested in that, pop a note in the comments, and I'll do one. But rather than, I'm running out of breath, rather than using pedals to spin like a large spinning wheel, this one is electric powered. Actually, well, it's, all the stuff is hooked up to my table because my bedside table has USB ports in it. It will run off of a USB, actually I have a USB switch for it like this, and then it'll run off of either like your standard plug or a USB battery pack, which hopefully I'll get that for Christmas. But actually I'm finding I don't really need it, but I did ask for it. Anyways, this was my first attempt at wool, and I'm finding these little wire guides are being very persnickety with the slubs and flubs from my poor attempts at drafting fibers because I'm new at this. So I ordered, apparently there's a whole community, a whole Facebook community around this particular e-spinner, and people who own 3D printers are making their own like 3D flyer guide things to be better at accepting different types of fiber and different what's the word I'm looking for, like widths. That's not the right word in terms of fiber, but you know, like from lace to bulky. I've heard that this particular spinner loves thinner yarn, and when I was drafting the wool for the first time, you can see I got a little better at keeping it more consistent than I did with my polyester, which was awesome. It definitely likes the wool better, and it likes thinner better, and you know, I'm still messing with it and having fun. This was $110, and this guy's company is called Dreaming Robots, and his whole premise is making fiber arts affordable and accessible, because there's no really middle ground for spinning. I mean, you can get like a drop spindle for, you know, $15 on Amazon, but if you want an e-spinner, it's like $110 for this tiny one, or around $700 to $800. There's no real in between, and I wasn't sure if I could physically still like sit up and do it. I don't know. I think there are other reasons why I'm as exhausted as I am. I haven't spun in several days, but anyway, I'm really enjoying that. So you do a single ply on your bobbins, and then well, honestly, I don't feel like I know enough about what I'm doing yet to explain to you how you then ply this yarn, but I was told that the next thing I needed to do was take it off of the bobbin and put it on something called a niddy noddy and allow the fiber to sort of set in its current state before I try to ply it. Or you could just, you know, use it as a single ply. But since I crochet and typically use a little bit thicker weight of yarn, in the long run, I'll probably ply. And if I really get into it, I feel like investing later in life, maybe when I get my back checked for disability to celebrate or something, I will get the more expensive version. But I just got a box today with the niddy noddy and something called Heinz 57 wool, which is sort of just a general all-purpose blend of wool. I lost my pocket knife, so I can't open it. It's like an all-purpose blend to learn spinning with. And it's just a bare wool. But I was going to show you my niddy noddy. Okay, my knife has to be around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Because, you know, I'm not editing this. My watch hasn't gone off for a little bit, so maybe that means my beta blocker is finally kicking in. And my heart rate is going down. I need to clean my knife. It's been, part of the reason I'm exhausted is on Saturday, my mom and dad came to drop my daughter off. My mom was doing school with them, and then we were going to shut it down and not do, you know, basically shut it down hardcore for a while with the COVID rates. So we're not doing Christmas otherwise with our family, so we did just like a small thing with just my mom and dad. So Sarah obviously got a lot of presents. There was a lot of use of the pocket knife. Okay, I'm seeing 2 bags of wool here, and I thought I just ordered. Oh, I guess my niddy noddy was a kit that came with some kind of wool. Well, that's cool for the price of what it was. Okay, so this is Heinz 57 bare wool top. So that will give me a gracious plenty to practice with. And then this just says wool top for kits. So honestly, I don't know enough yet to tell you what the difference is. I know top is going to be carded and easier to draft. So what did I get? Did I get some sort of spinning kit with the niddy noddy? Proud member of the Woolery fiber flock. Sticker. Yay, that's going to go in my little cart. Happy? That's great. We want you to be happy. Here are ways to stay in touch with us. The Woolery. Oh, happy and happy. I'm very happy, Woolery. Thank you. What did I get? I don't even really remember. Okay, I got the Woolery Basic Introductory Spinning Kit. It was $25. And it came with the wool top for kits and an Ashford niddy noddy. Okay, so this is the niddy noddy, and it kind of is like a twisted H. It says wind yarn into a 1.5 meter / 5 foot skein made from turned silver beech hardwood, easy to dismantle and store for transportation. Let's get this out. Okay, so, well, that's all I can do right now. It usually goes like this, and then, okay, so if this were yarn that I had spun, I would then, oopsie, I'm not doing a very good demonstration. I would then wrap it around here like this to kind of stabilize the twist in it. If I'm wrong and you spin, please correct me in the comments, because again, I'm very new to this. Yeah, so that's my birthday treat, I guess. And let's see here. We've got our wheels and looms instructions for our Nitty Naughty, sampler, classic, and jumbo. So I guess for different sizes you can get a different middle piece. That's nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's drafting nicely. So, yay! Happy birthday to me! Happy birthday to me! Shameless plug, I do have a P.O. box in the description, hopefully, or in another description. I'll try to remember to put it in my description. If you want to send me a Christmas card or a birthday card, I have Christmas cards, that the ones that I showed on a previous video, they're addressed and stamped. I haven't made it to the post office yet. So, we'll get those out soon. While I sit here and beg for mail, let me tell you about how I haven't stuck mine in the mailbox. Sorry, guys. So, you know, I'm down for like belated Christmas cards, Happy New Year's cards, happy belated birthday cards, whatever. We're good. And that's all. And I really will try to fix the Yarnier stuff. It's gonna be a while. I really apologize. I have my bucket o yarn to wind and sample swatch for you, and it starts with the 16th, so like I haven't, tomorrow is the 16th, and I haven't even swatched that up yet for you, much less recorded the video. So it will come, just maybe not in a timely manner. Yeah, okay. I am hearing that my daughter is out of the bath. Don't worry, she wasn't unsupervised. My mom is still here for another day or two. So anyway, I'm gonna go so I can tuck her in, and I will see you guys when I see you. Merry Christmas!